come up in my section, drink my liquor,
Talk to him.
stunt for the brand.
Talk about it. Talk about
Got the
it.
bottles coming out, courtesy of the C&B boys,
Talk about
confetti
it.
money boys, bottles coming out.
Keep going.
You posted it,
Keep going.
posting it, all of that.
But don't wild out to the point that you let it scoop you up and get you in some motherfucking
All this transforming and moving over.
It's good.
What's going on? Welcome
Let's
back
go.
to your favorite podcast,
Red Cup
favorite podcaster. It's the Red Cup Talk, CMB boys.
Let's get it.
Yes, we're back. As you can see, it's Dayon, Block.
It's your boy Will, fame, train like a god.
It's your boy Chase, man. That's
Boy
it.
Chase.
That's it. Let's get
As
it.
you can see, this is part 2. We still got beautiful guests with us, our beautiful ladies. Go ahead. Ooh, we got
Beautiful, intelligent.
Thank you.
Independent.
Kiara right here.
Kiara, hi, how you doing? How you
Hi,
feeling?
how are you? I'm okay.
Nikki here.
Hey, look at Nicki, she's back.
They
Hey.
back.
Clap it up.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, so
Part
this
two?
is part
Episode
2.
10?
Episode 10, part 2 of last week episode. Those that tuned in, those that listen. If you didn't, go back. Just go back, If you follow us on YouTube, go back one episode, check it out. If you're on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, just go one episode. Episode 10, look for part 1. Why are beautiful black women single? So, just follow us on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, follow us on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, or whatever digital platform that you use to listen to your podcast. We're on every single one of them.
Make sure y'all subscribe, and when y'all subscribe, make sure you hit that bell so you get the notification.
Thanks.
There you go.
So how y'all doing, man? How was y'all week?
Like, comment.
Chase?
My week was good, man. Y'all know what I was doing. I was detoxing. I pretty much ain't eat no food. I was just pretty much drinking water. I ain't going on social media yet. It's been a whole week. I ain't been on social media, so I'm just detoxing. I'm feeling good. My
Meaning
mind
he
is
didn't
clear.
watch the show. Meaning he did
No.
not watch the show.
I
Oh, wow.
I actually didn't. I didn't watch the show either.
That's cool.
You know what I mean? But I know we did great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we did great.
Let's
I
get
like
it.
that. How was your week, Kiara?
It was no problem. I'm okay. I'm here for this. I'm here for this.
She ready.
I made it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Damn, Will, how was your week, man?
Hey, look, man, I don't got the glasses on. The glasses came off. That means the gloves is coming off
Oh,
today.
Oh,
The
Lord.
gloves is
okay.
coming
Part
off. That's
2.
all
He
I'm
ready. Okay, Rocky 2. He
saying.
coming back.
Don't be physical like Rocky. I'm just saying. We want to be beating a female. God damn.
Oh, Lord. Right? Ooh, yeah,
There
that.
you go.
There we go.
Nikki, how was your week?
It was good. It was busy. But
Busy. Okay.
Made it. It's Friday. TGIF.
That's right.
Y'all see this on Tuesday, but it is Friday. We're doing this recording TGIF. So look, we're gonna dive right into it. We're gonna continue. Last week's discussion was basically trying to get to the bottom of why are black women single? Why are a lot of black women single? Especially between the age range from I say about 28 to 50, 55.
55.
Either way, I want the ladies to answer. We're gonna get a stage to the
Because
ladies.
we
Just
still
to,
actually have.
we still at we haven't got to the bottom of this.
Right.
So why, ladies, take the stage.
Marriage doesn't benefit black women the way it benefits other races. Let's get that through your ears. Like, it's not for benefit factors at this point. I believe at one point it was, but it's no longer there.
Why?
So because we make money,
Interesting point.
we
Yep.
work. We don't need you in the same capacity that we needed years ago. Doesn't mean we don't want you and we don't desire you, we don't appreciate you, but it doesn't benefit us. I can keep you as my partner, as my buddy for 25 years, and I'm still gonna retire. I'm still gonna have my home.
So you saying marriage is basically all about finances? That's
So
what you're going with
It
this.
sounds like that.
What else is it about?
What do you mean?
What else isn't it a business?
It is a business, but it's more to it than
You marry me
finances.
because you love me?
Why not?
Don't marry me because you love me.
Marry you because of what?
Because I work out with it makes sense to you. Because love will drag you along for years, and then you be upset and broken. So it doesn't benefit black
She sounds
women.
like a guy. I agree with it.
Because
Somewhat.
it doesn't matter.
Somewhat.
At the end of the day, at some
I
point.
just don't agree with that. She makes that, most females.
She's
make more
saying.
money.
I'm not saying make more money. Health insurance. We're talking about a bunch of things at this time.
you
It
saying-
doesn't benefit us
I
at
mean,
the same
you've
way
heard
that
the
it used to.
saying. The
It
first
doesn't
time you
benefit
marry,
us
you
as
marry
it
for
used to.
love. The second time you marry for money.
Yeah,
fact.
so
You
benefit
heard
us.
that saying.
So you saying if you make 100K, right?
I ain't talking
Wait,
about
listen,
money.
listen. If you saying if you make 100K and the guy you're dating makes 60, right? You're saying that if y'all in a loving relationship and everything is connecting, you saying that you don't need to marry him?
That's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that does it benefit me at this point?
What-
I'm not
what-
marrying
what are
you
the-
because you give me
What are
butterflies.
the benefits? What benefits are you
The
talking
benefits are if I die,
about?
Social Security.
Right.
Can you carry this house?
Okay.
What do you bring in this home? What can
Okay.
we leave for our children?
Okay.
Those are the
It
benefits.
sounds like that's a money thing.
Right.
But it's not just are we building?
Because if
but are
I
we
have
building a
money, I can carry all
foundation?
that without you.
No, this is the question. I said it doesn't benefit black women. I don't know about white women. I'm only thinking about black women. What is the purpose of bringing somebody into your home if they don't add value? And it doesn't just mean up to quantitating money. It can mean, like I said last week,
Right.
emotional health.
Right. That's
It's a burden when I have to come home and see you maybe you're just not yourself. Maybe it's a burden when I have to come home and take care of you after I've taken care of my job. What reason are you here? What do you provide?
I feel like as soon as you open your mouth, you start off negative when it comes to black men.
No,
I feel like as soon
men.
because you just said
I love black
as
men.
soon as I come home,
I think she's been hurting.
I
Bro.
said as soon
but
as I come home, I gotta do
actually-
this and that. What if it's done already?
If it's done already, then it does add value. But I'm
Okay.
just saying from what we have seen a lot of times.
Who is
what-
this we?
Wait.
The people. Stop it, guys. Like, stop it, guys. Like, stop it. Y'all not.
Who is this we?
Listen,
People
y'all
that
can
she's
put me.
dating in a 1.5 radius.
Listen,
You guys,
You're
it's
not
not
dating
a
out-
1.5
I don't know.
radius.
Kiara
So why
had-
are you single?
Who said I'm single?
Are you married?
I'm not single.
Are you married?
No.
Okay. Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
Why are you not married?
Because I choose not to be married.
Why you choose not to be married?
Because I just choose not.
Nobody in your past is good enough.
Nobody is present. Yeah, that's pretty.
So why didn't you propose?
Because I just did.
Why you didn't commit?
I just did.
You chose that.
I chose that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you?
Hey, shit didn't work out.
You asked me 8 questions in
So you
2.2
chose.
seconds.
It was a choice.
Wait a
It was a
minute.
choice, right?
Kiara makes a good point.
Right. Okay.
Right. What she's saying is, from her perspective, it is like a business
Yeah.
arrangement, right?
Right,
And some
right.
people do marry for that, but also people marry for companionship, right? People marry so that legally, when one passes on
Right.
or retires, you get
Of
those
course.
benefits as well. To Kiara's point, but what she's saying essentially is what we said last week. I mean, we don't have to get married, right?
Right,
Because
absolutely.
we're handling things on our own, so there's no pressure. So when you ask why women are single, Kiara's point, although she went to the extreme, I don't, agree,
She
but
kind
she's
of did
right,
because
though.
most
She
females
went-
that I know wants to get married.
She went straight to
They
marriage.
push that shit.
Women,
They don't
time
need to,
out.
they want to.
Women
It's a lack
want to
of-
get married, but it has to be the right situation, right? So I can remake the beauty of what Kiara is saying is I am established.
I don't have
So
to.
I don't have to rush to marry just a man who loves me. I can marry a man who really adds value in
Right.
all of those ways.
Right.
Emotionally.
And he loves me.
Go ahead. Oh, compassionate, that compassion and that love and all that. She can wait until that comes her way. She doesn't have to marry.
Right.
Because
So why
she is
hasn't
stable.
Why hasn't it come your way?
Because
What
she's
hasn't
taking
came
her
my
time.
way?
No.
The question is why are women single?
Because
It's a
they're
choice.
taking their time.
She
Because
was
listen,
not
there's a-
established
here's
as a
a-
young
listen,
woman. She was not.
there's
I'm
a
saying she's
bunch
still
of
not young.
reasons.
But
Let
you
me
was not
speak.
established as a young woman.
Let me
Come
speak,
on.
Will. There's a bunch of reasons why women today are single. Because we already we addressed a lot of them last week. But here it is. Women, yes, there's some hurt from our past relationships, right? There's some trust issues. There are some inequities, right? There's some disparities with income, education, and things of that nature. Women are more professional now. Like Kiara and I said last week, we're in graduate school now, right? So we put a lot of women put their careers first. So they're not going to just marry a man who has potential, right, and loves them, because love and potential isn't going to pay the bills and isn't going to provide stability.
It sure
They
does
are
fade.
going to marry someone who looks much like them, who
All right,
has had that same background and has that same value. So when men come to us. We don't just, you can like me. I say it all the time. Men say, "Oh, I like you." That doesn't mean I like you. Mm-hmm. There's more to it. I need to know some things. I need to understand some things.
We understand that most females and men will marry someone, the same education, and this type of similar income. We know that already. We're just trying to get to the gist of this, pretty much, of why you're not married.
The numbers don't add up.
Why you can't keep a man?
Why can't I keep a man? If you're asking why I can't keep a man, I'm gonna tell you because I don't want to keep anybody. I can't keep. Like I can't keep you guys. Half of y'all don't really even like women. Let's be honest. Y'all really don't. And I don't mean it as like.
They go to negative.
It's not a negative. Why is that a negative?
Okay,
y'all
so
really
look.
do not like women.
Okay, so
it's just because they have a vagina. That's the truth.
Is it the type of men you guys are dating?
You can say that.
Let me just say this too. Like you said, the marriage thing and like Nicki was explaining, is it basically boils down to the type of men you pick? Because like I said in the previous episode, men have all the leverage when it comes to relationship, marriage, all those things. Women only have leverage when it comes to sex, meaning control. Exactly. Like a man holds the key to marriage. Okay, so will you propose to a man?
No.
Okay, so he holds the key. You'll not become a wife until that man proposes.
But you could leave.
You could leave,
Right.
but
You could leave him.
okay,
Then
you're not married. You're still not married. It goes back to my point.
Not married.
You're not married. He has the leverage.
So you think that you make a decision to propose and marry a woman just because you want to? You don't think a woman has anything to do with that? Just like I'm wooing you,
No.
Just
What
like
I'm
you're
saying
wooing
is
me, I'm wooing you.
Exact. That's what I'm saying. But at the end of the day,
you're going to fall in love with the woman I am.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Yes, that is 100%.
So we're both in it. We're both in it for the same reasons. If I find that I want to get married and you don't, I'm walking.
Okay.
But
it still boils down to what I say. He still has the leverage. If you don't pop that question, it's not happening.
Or you can walk away, girl.
You're not getting on.
Exactly.
You're not getting on
and
one.
then we back here talking about why we not
But
married.
see
You're not
what
getting on
Now
one.
we're
you
not
guys doing
married
again?
We can walk away.
Hold on, Will.
Try it on somebody else.
Hold on.
you're
You see,
disregarding what we're saying, though.
No, I'm
You're
not.
saying that if you don't pop the question, we don't get married. But the truth of the matter is we're going to date someone who wants to marry us, who's talking about married. So when we're dating, you're going to be saying, yeah, I can see myself. I know we're going to get married and this and that. And that's why we're going to continue to date. But if you're telling me that you're not saying
I'm
that.
not saying that.
Then I am walking.
Okay, I'm not saying that verbally.
Then
a man is not going to get married until he feels as though he's right, he's ready, mind, financially, and all of that. I want to marry you, but me as a man, I'm not ready. It might take 5 years. It might take 6 years. All I'm saying is we hold that key.
So what you saying? You're saying that women don't say no? You're saying that women don't marry and don't say yes when we're ready? Or we don't say yes, or we don't choose to marry you, or we don't talk about marriage because we don't think you're financially ready, or you're emotionally ready,
I understand all
or
of that.
you're mentally ready.
It boils down to the question I said from the beginning.
Don't fool yourself.
Okay, so will you propose to a man?
No,
I
but
don't
that
have
doesn't.
to.
That goes down to what I'm
It does not.
have
No, it
to.
does not. I think what you're saying.
You are gonna propose to me.
If you
That's
want,
just
if
the
you
way
want
it
to,
is.
you will. No.
think
But I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying if you like what you see, you invest in it.
Yes.
That's simple.
That's-
Goes both
And we're
ways.
gonna know that.
But I want you to know that
okay,
if
let
you
me
don't,
explain
if
it.
it takes too long for you to put the loan down, I'm gonna go somewhere else, another broker.
Okay.
And that's why they say we can't keep.
Okay.
I'm not gonna wait.
But we're not.
Can I just
It's
ask
not.
you one
We're
question?
walking away.
I understand. I didn't say you don't walk away. All I
He
said
just said
we
you got
hold the
the-
leverage
right.
to
Because
action
you
that
popped the question.
Let them have it because
Yes.
they buy a ring. They
Because
buy the ring.
You
They
think
buy
because
the
you buy a
ring.
ring? So you didn't discuss it.
No,
You just
no,
bought
no,
a
no.
ring.
You see, you're looking too
I'm
deep
asking
into
you.
it.
Did you discuss it with the
Yes,
woman?
yes.
So you both were like bonded because you're not going to propose to a woman who says,
You're,
"I don't want to
you're
get
looking
married."
too deep into
He's
it.
saying,
I don't like what you're saying.
are you going to
Exactly.
are you going to get married if he doesn't pop the question?
Yes,
Are you going to
I'm
get
gonna
married?
marry someone
Nah,
else,
that was
not
not
him.
him.
That's it then.
Not him.
So I'm
Somebody
right.
else.
So I'm right. Hold on.
Not
So,
him.
okay.
You just answered. You
Just
just
answered it.
answered it.
Don't explain no more. You just answered
You're
it.
fooling yourself
Okay.
thinking that
Okay.
you're the only man
No,
on
no,
earth
no,
who is
no,
going
that's
to
We're
not
not
what I'm
saying
saying.
that. We're not saying that. We're
Nikki,
not
hold
saying
on, hold
that.
on.
We're not
Shh,
saying that.
Nikki,
That's how it
Nikki,
sounds.
I said men. So if you leave me, you go to the next one. He does the same thing. What are you doing?
Going to the
You
next.
Go to the next.
He does the same thing. What are you doing?
Can't keep him in.
One train like another. It's a train. It's not
So
a-
am I
not
right?
a train,
Am I
it's a
right?
bus. No, you're not right.
Wow.
Look, Just because you don't want to get married, the next man will.
I didn't say no. Nikki, hold on.
No,
I'm sorry. Okay.
You're reaching.
I'm not reaching. Nikki, this is what I'm saying.
Reaching.
I'm not saying I don't want to marry you. When I say I hold the leverage, meaning if I want to marry, okay, let's say I want to marry you.
Wrong. Two people decide. You act like the only way a woman gets married is because you.
Let's
act
park in
like
my
that.
life and get
You
some.
converse with that woman.
Right.
Yes.
You are talking about that before you even pop the question. Is this something you want?
Yes.
Because Lord knows you don't want to propose, and I'll say, "What are you talking about? This ain't what we had."
Right,
no,
right.
you don't want that. No, you don't want that rejection. So it is. Two people agreeing before you even pop the question.
Is it okay?
And if
Nikki,
those two people aren't going to have that conversation and agree, guess what? I'm going to date someone else
Nikki.
who wants to get married and sees marriage as the clue. So don't say we both see marriage.
So you
That's
can
why you're
actually date a
proposing.
man.
Hold on.
So you will actually date a man
Just black men,
for
though.
2 or 3 years and not say, I want to marry this man. You dating this man
Are
for
you
this
gonna
long
date a
period of
woman
time.
and say that?
I'm saying you dating this man for this long period of
It's two
time.
people.
It says it
Because
takes, they say
you
it takes 3 months to know if you'll marry
because-
somebody.
Because
I think it's taking more
you can
than
see
that.
yourself with this man in marriage.
Listen, the
Both
com-
of you
That's
can
not-
see each
listen,
other.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
I know, Will,
the
but-
conversation about getting married is different from me getting on one knee and saying, "Do you want to marry me?" You understand that, right?
Yeah.
I absolutely understand
Okay.
that. But what I'm saying is you're not going to get on one knee until you understand if I'm going to say yes.
Yes.
Right.
Nikki, I
Exactly.
agree. Nikki, I
I'm
agree
Rondo.
totally with
Because
what
you
you're
sound
saying.
like the only reason I'm going to get married is because you're asking.
No.
Like, we
You could
haven't had a
easily say no.
discussion
You can
before.
easily say no.
Oh, yeah, you
Girl,
better,
say
you
yes.
Get what I'm
better
saying?
Right.
And also,
Say yes. We're not getting married.
if you're not ready to marry,
We're not
if you're not
keeping
ready
you,
to
so say yes,
be
girl.
married with me, you could easily say no. We got that discussion, all of that.
Absolutely.
But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day,
And there are women who propose.
I just ain't
well, I only know Chrissy.
I think I
I
seen
ain't
one.
worried.
And Jim Jones still ain't getting married.
Oh, shit. He holds the leverage.
He holds the
'Cause
leverage. He holds the leverage.
You can propose, but
my
that don't mean I'm going to get married.
He holds the leverage.
My next comment was, I don't know why they do that. But
Exactly.
why you had to say that?
All I'm
I only
saying,
know Chrissy.
I
No,
agree.
there
I
are
totally
women
agree
that
with you.
propose.
I do agree with you. All I'm saying is, when I say leverage, maybe I could use a different word, but what I'm saying is, a lot of when it pertains to relationship, a man, if I don't say we're exclusive, we're boyfriend and girlfriend, we're not. From a man point of view, we could date as long as we want, but we're not. I'm not. Would I say this, ladies? I'm not saying you can't leave
This
us
is
or
why
go
you
on to the
should not
next.
commit
Listen,
to potential.
Exclusivity is an agreement between two people.
Mhm.
So no, you are not going to say, you're not going to sit there and say, we're not exclusive until I say it. No, we're not exclusive till we both agree that we're exclusive. I don't know why you think that
The
you
streets
have
is open
all the
both
power.
ways.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
proven fact.
This is what I'm saying. I'm
It's
saying
fact.
to these, to men out there who walk up to women or who inbox women saying, I like you. Like, okay, what does that mean? That and a bag of chips gets me nothing. I don't care that you like me. It doesn't mean I like you back, right? I know you think that you choose, but we also have some say in it.
Of
This
course.
is 2021.
Of course.
But the
I
way
have a
you're
question I just
speaking
gotta ask.
is you're saying like we're not exclusive until I say we're exclusive. No, until we agree. It's two people
That's
in a
a mutual
relationship.
understanding.
There's a mutual understanding.
Okay.
Just like
Not
a
a
contract.
dictatorship.
Can I ask the question?
Go ahead, ask a question.
Remember that, because the way you're communicating is like I said it and it's done, and that is not the
I
case.
just want to know you guys' longest relationship, not you guys.
No, you don't want to know that.
No,
from
no,
me.
no. Your longest relationship. That's it.
My
What's your-
longest?
Yes.
All right, I would say 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
Now, was it just for sex, or do you actually want to? Do you actually see yourself marrying
Or
that
finances.
man marrying?
I was very young, so my frontal
I don't
lobe
want to
wasn't
hear that. Keep
developed.
saying young stuff. Answer the question. That's it, please.
It was sex that kept me
so
around.
sex that kept you around.
Yes.
Okay, move on. You.
My longest relationship, I had one 11 years and one 12. One 11 years and one 12 years.
111 years, 112 years. Now you
One
waited.
was a marriage.
So was it okay? That was a marriage. What about the one that wasn't a marriage?
I was young.
So you was waiting for this
And
man.
whose
So you
father?
was
No, no,
actually
no.
waiting for this man.
Time out. I was not
to marry
waiting.
you.
First of all, we were engaged to be married. But wait, here's the point.
He
I was
proposed,
not ready to get married.
Really?
Marriage is not only when the man is ready. It also has to. I have to be ready. I have to be committed.
Right, we know that.
So you got to think. When I met him, I was 16. Turning 17. No, I was not ready
Okay, so
to be married at that
All
time.
I'm saying is that you're
When I
not.
dated
you're
my-
not
Women are
gonna
enjoying
be
their
with
lives
somebody.
more, so they
You're
don't
not
wanna
gonna just be
marry.
with somebody. A female is not just gonna be with somebody for 4 to 5 years just for fucking. Men will,
No.
Men will,
Absolutely. I would not
but a
just
female
wait,
just
time
not
out.
gonna be with
I
somebody
would
for
not
4 to 5
stay in a
years just to fuck.
relationship just for
Sometimes
You're
sex.
waiting for that man to pop the question.
No, sometimes
That's what
it's
you're waiting
bomb,
on.
child.
Come
No.
on.
Sometimes it's just bomb over here.
The hammer.
it's wild,
So the
wild
hammer.
over
But sometimes the hammer's just
Yes,
nice.
5 hammer.
child.
Let's go.
Listen, it's relationships.
That's a win for him then.
Listen, every
Winning. I
woman,
ain't say it was a lose.
every woman, just like every man, doesn't date for marriage, right? Some people date for companionship. I know people who don't think marriage is just something that they believe in because of one reason or another. Like women today are single and they want to be single because of past hurt in relationships,
And
right?
it's fun.
Yeah,
So
and because they want to take their time and they want to be deliberate in who they choose and who they invite
Not
into
fun
their
dating.
space.
I don't know where
because
you from
because
saying
women
fun.
I
It's
have
fun.
a very
Hold on, let
I'm
Nicki
having
talk.
fun.
women are, we don't want to play a lot of games, and a lot of men are still playing games and still finding themselves, still hanging in the bars at certain ages and things of that nature, dating around, cheating and stuff. Women don't want to go through that. They want to find someone who is stable, who's emotionally intelligent, who's mentally intelligent. They want to find, like, we're looking for certain things, and yes, some of the things we look for are unrealistic. There's no perfect man out there, right? But still, women are going to take their time to find it because they can. They can. We can be single,
And we have options
It is
now
okay.
that we didn't have previously.
It's okay. We don't.
See,
Yeah.
You
y'all
understand?
DNA
I told you
DNA
last week. I
to
told you
go
last
to
week. We hate to tell men
Pretty
that
much.
we don't need you,
Right.
but we want you because we say it, but we know it fractures your ego, but it's the 100% truth. At this time today, we don't need you. We want you, right? So when we want you, we will choose you, and you will know, and then you can enter our space, and that's just
All right,
that.
so I'm gonna ask this question. I want y'all to answer. Give your truthful answer, right?
You gonna let her end with that choosing?
Listen,
not a
listen, hold on. It's not a conversation.
Not a conversation.
You got some heat. You got some heat.
It will like
Women,
that.
wait,
I had to stop
Let me
myself.
tell-
So I
women,
had to stop myself. So I let her
women,
do
This is
stop.
why we don't
These
marry.
females,
Listen,
these
stop.
two females,
These females.
Stop,
I don't know
women.
how we picked them.
Women.
But guess what? These motherfuckers
And that's the problem.
They don't like men.
No. That's not the truth.
I love
Will.
men.
because
Wait,
most
that's not the
females
truth.
don't think
That's
like this.
not the
They
truth.
want marriage.
But
I have
that's
a
not
message
the
to the
truth.
women.
What I know of.
All right.
I have
But
a
that is
message
not
to the
true.
women.
Let's say this message.
Women,
Let's say the message.
women, make it harder for these men because you hear how they talk. You hear how you cannot make it. You cannot continue to make it easy for them. Make them pay a premium.
what
Make
the fuck
them
you trying to
pay
do,
a
Nicki?
premium.
Catch up.
Spin off. Spin off.
She trying to spin off.
Let's
show.
spin off.
Spin
No
off.
bombs.
Spin
Spin the
off.
bombs.
No bombs. No bombs.
Drop a bomb, baby.
Stop
Get the
making
verse.
it
Get the
easy.
verse.
They talking about they got all the power. Stop making it easy. Get your
All right.
bread and you start
Okay,
choosing.
hold on.
Don't be
Ahead and
chosen.
leave.
All right, I'm gonna follow up with this question, and I'm gonna need both of y'all to answer truthfully. Do you think black women in general are happy? Just happy?
Absolutely.
Why?
Absolutely,
No.
because we're successful. We own homes, we own businesses. There are more women entrepreneurs, African American now, more than ever. More women millionaires now. Yes, holistically, yes. Yes, women are
There's
going
not
to
more
school. Women are
female
finding themselves.
millionaires than men.
Absolutely.
Black men. That's not
All
true.
right, I don't think
Yes.
it's a competition,
No, it's
but
not.
what I was gonna say is I don't know if they're happy, but I will say that we're melancholy, we're pushing through because that's what we were told to do, that's what we were shown to do.
said
But
what?
we're not desperate. That's the difference.
Listen, we're learning. We are learning. That's
the
what we
difference.
see. People
What does
depict
happiness
us
have to
of
do with
not
this
being
conversation
happy.
anyway?
It has a
People-
lot to do with it.
What does that have to do with the conversation?
Because if you're not happy, how can
Get
you
a dildo, you'll
how
be
can
happy
you-
in 5 minutes.
Okay, so
Nah,
see, look
nah,
at it.
Like, I mean, like, that's all y'all got.
If you're not
That's all-
happy, how can you be in a relationship?
Y'all not happy.
Who is y'all? How do you
Men.
know that? You see
Black
that?
men are not happy. Y'all don't even go to therapy.
Negative. Negative.
African
Negative.
Call me what you
American
want,
men.
Chase.
Okay, hold on, let me
Black
say
men
this.
Call me what you want, Chase.
are listen, you guys you're facing a lot. We all are. in
I
our
don't got no
community,
remorse for it,
right?
though.
We just I heard an interview from Gierbo, that young rapper,
He's
right?
a drug addict.
And he is. But what he says is a lot of young African American men suffer from PTSD because of the things that they encountered growing up in the inner city.
The same thing that the black women have. So
Same
we're not-
thing.
we're not-
Same thing.
I'm not even
So
gonna
look.
let that. I ain't even
But what
gonna
he's
let it happen.
saying is
But I'm on your side.
What he is saying is that we need to start mentally checking ourselves, and we can't be afraid to do it. So I think women have tapped into that and have learned how to get past that and be happy, be content.
Can I ask you
should
this?
say. But I mean, you happy, you're sad. We have the right to have a number of emotions. So when you ask, are women happy? For the most part, I think we're happy with the success that we have gained in these late years.
Think. All right, let me ask you this. Let me.
I can't answer for all women, but the women that I know are.
Okay.
And I'm really sick of this thing out there
Let me say
that
this.
black women are angry and unhappy. It's just not true.
It's not the truth. Or negative, like Chase was calling me from the beginning.
Right.
But we hear him speak.
I just
so-
feel like I
We're
just feel like
passionate.
I just feel like once y'all feel like y'all get to a certain level of success,
I don't-
y'all feel like
Fuck the
nah,
black man.
exactly.
That is so not
That's
true.
y'all.
Exactly.
But that's y'all. Y'all
That-
say
I'm
y'all
sorry,
fuck the
that's
black
what it sounds
woman.
like.
That's
That's
what
so
y'all
not
say.
true.
She's
Wait,
calling
I
us
never-
weak.
we
Hold
don't
on.
say that.
She's
Why
calling
you-
us
You
weak.
guys are the
She's calling
weakest.
us
That's
jokers.
okay.
Nah,
But I said
I'm
that
not.
I
I make
said
money.
on the
You can't say that.
no,
Talk
money
to him.
does not
Talk
equate
to him, Will. Talk
money
to him.
does not equate to
Talk to him.
strength.
I own
Money
the house.
does not. But
I own
that's
real estate.
If
Come
that's
on.
where your
That's
strength
different.
lies.
So that's
But
what I'm
that's
speaking
where
of.
your
I'm speaking
strength
over that.
lies.
I'm speaking
But
over that.
that's where your strength
That's what I'm
lies.
speaking
Okay.
off of.
But when it comes to America
And I'm
and
speaking off my
capitalize-
brothers as well, because I see them, how they doing
Lord,
things.
child.
All right, so
How
look,
they making
hold
money?
on,
I'm
How
hold
they
on, Will.
happy
moving out
for
here?
your brother.
Hold on, let me say this then. Let me say this, right?
I'm going to speak on what I know, what
Exactly.
I see.
Let me
Speak for
ask.
your brother.
Let me
That's what I'm
ask.
saying.
Let me ask.
You can Google all day, all you want to. I'm speaking on people I know. I don't got to
Right.
Google
Your
what
circle,
they doing
your
and what
circle.
my circle's doing.
Right, right,
Because
right.
that's what we doing. We
Can
making
I
money
say-
out. We doing what we got to do.
Can I
I'm not
say
saying we
something
filthy
really
rich,
fast?
and we ain't there
Nobody's
yet.
saying that.
But we on our way.
Can I
And
say
we're-
something?
we're-
Chase, no,
look,
it is
we're-
not true. Women are not successful, and they don't get to a point where they do not. We love black men. We love black men, and we want to elevate our black men, right? We do, but you got to meet us halfway. It's
And-
just not true what you just said. I don't want you to ever think that.
And another thing, when y'all get to that level, then y'all go date outside y'all race as
Lies.
well.
What,
Y'all do that too.
are you saying you say now you know more black men?
Why
do
would
that-
you open that
You
door?
do that too.
I know my
You do that too. You do that too.
Men lead that.
Can I say
do that
something?
too.
I don't know. I
Has
just
he
really
seen
want
the
to say
NBA
something.
and
Y'all
the
do that too.
NFL?
I'm
I
just
don't
saying.
wanna say
Nobody.
something.
I'm just saying, y'all do that
Check
too.
your brother.
I
Check your
just
brother.
wanna-
I'm just saying,
No
y'all do
one
that
does
too.
that more than a black man.
Listen, listen, Chase. I love you, brother.
Yeah.
I love you, bro.
I want
But-
to open it up.
Sheesh.
But these. All
He
right,
done
look.
open Pandora box on
Let
us,
me,
man.
let me
Nah,
ask
nah,
this.
nah,
let me
hold on.
ask. Let me ask. And I'm not gonna get personal with it, but I'm gonna just put a question out there. Like what both of you ladies just said, right? A lot of, you can correct me if I'm wrong. A lot of relationship, as far as it goes with a black man, most of the time it ends bad, trauma. Women leave with trauma, all of that, and that goes back to what you just said. A lot of black men not dealing with their PTSD, not dealing with their problems. So I'm taking us out of this for right now. I'm just asking women. So when you go through that heartbreak, like you said at the beginning, Nikki, the cheating, the physical, the mental, all the abuse that you go through,
Right.
why is it? And this is stigma in the black community. Why is it that a lot of black women, or do you think a lot of black women need to go to therapy before they jump into the next relationship?
I think
Now,
the
I know
men
us
need-
black men
yeah.
have to. Like I said, so I'm taking the men out of it. I'm going to get to us in a section. But as far as women, do you think women need to go to therapy, heal, and do you think that plays a factor? Because I'm going to say this. Because let's just say you don't go into therapy, you don't heal from that trauma and everything, and you jump into the next relationship. That man could be perfect for you, but he's not getting hold of you. He's getting pieces because you're still holding back from what happened to that. So how do you feel as far as that goes, going to the next relationship?
Right.
Do you think you need to take time off as far as
Absolutely.
healing, therapy, and just going and just fixing that trauma that you went through?
I
What do
think that
both
would
of you
be the-
guys think?
I think that would be the best thing for you to do is to take some time to decompress. I absolutely believe that. I believe both, and I'm not saying that women, they're scarred from relationships. Men are too, right?
Of course.
Men are the victim of women cheating and abusing and stuff. I'm not saying that it's only women, but I'm saying that we all carry the baggage from our past relationship to our future relationship. You guys might not admit to it, or you might not see that you do it, but you do look at your ex and you look at your current and your ex and you compare things, and especially if something triggers that memory of your ex, you're like, oh boy, she gonna do the same thing, right? So we all are guilty of doing that. I definitely think the Black community as a whole needs to seek therapy when things really are traumatic. But not all breakups end like that. I mean, my last breakup was amicable. I still speak to my ex now. He still checks on me. I check on him. It just was a different. It was a difference in our core values, right? So we were not going in the same place. We were not aligned. Okay. And we saw that, and it was going to be a long time for us to kind of meet, right? So we just decided we'd be better separate. And that's what we did.
Keith?
I'm off it. Like, I don't know where we're going with this topic. I'm sorry. Maybe it's a Henny. What?
No, I just asked a question. Do you, when you leave your previous relationship with trauma, do you think you need to go to therapy?
Do y'all go to therapy?
The
question is, do y'all go to therapy? Personally, I stay in therapy. It's a constant
think you need therapy
decision for myself. That's okay, but that's okay because that's something I do for myself. But I'm not gonna sit there and say, like, even in amongst this conversation with the tonality, you're bringing up what I said about last week about calling you guys the weakest. But from the beginning, Chase has been saying she's negative, and I own that because that's what the mirror he has of me. Do you look at the mirror that I have for you? Do you look at what you do to me? Men don't look at that.
Okay, so
y'all say every chance that y'all get that Black women. I am.
Queen.
Y'all say all the time. Well, basically, the whole conversation is why we are here. Why Black women cannot keep a man.
And I'm single.
Why are we single? No, when they
keep
was
a man,
texting
whatever.
me,
You
it was
could do
keep
whatever.
a man. So don't
Okay.
try to cover it up and make it pretty.
One of the
that
reasons,
was the truth.
I got two of the reasons
You
already.
can't tell me why. You can't tell me why because you're not a female, one, and you're not a Black woman, number two. Number three, the truth of the matter is we're outnumbered. Mm-hmm. As Chase said, when y'all get a little money, y'all want an Asian or a white woman. Well, that's what you wanted to say, but you said it backwards, so I'm fixing it for you.
I'll tell you.
And then it's just that the numbers don't add up. A lot of y'all are incarcerated. A lot of y'all are down low. And a lot of y'all really don't like women. And that's why you need to go to freaking therapy because there's a lot of trauma that y'all don't appreciate women. Y'all look at them as vaginas and not something to love and honor. A Black lady will take
something to own.
It's property.
Okay.
And we're not in 1960 where you guys are bringing home the hog meat. No, we're bringing home the whole freaking buffet.
Not all of you.
Hold on. Will, hold on.
Buffet doesn't just mean money. But buffet doesn't just mean money.
Okay, Kiara, let me say this, right? With a lot of you down low, incarcerated and all this. Let me say this. First off, I think as though it's the environment and the men you pick. Second, I feel as though, let me tell you this, it's 51% of Black men are single and childless. It's 64% of Black men in America are middle class.
Keep going.
The source, I can give you the source.
How many of the 51 are in prison?
Huh?
How many of the 51 are in prison?
They're going to deflect.
None.
That's not a deflect. I'm just asking them, why is it a question
No,
to deflect?
this is not prison. I'm talking about that's out here.
This is why we don't keep them.
You see, exactly. This is what.
This is why we don't keep them.
Okay, this is what's out here.
So let's dig deeper.
This is not in prison. Why would I dig deep? I just gave you.
I
just gave you.
Now you
want
not
more.
incarcerated.
Now you want more. Not
I'm just
incarcerated.
asking questions.
Yes, not incarcerated.
It's not that it's not good enough.
No,
I can't question. I can't ask.
She can question it.
Yeah, it just seems like it's not good enough for you.
Make sure you turn off the CD by 11 p.m.
51% that are out here right now, Black men, single with no kids. You know, y'all like the label, Black men got a bunch of kids, that. 64% of Black men that are out here right now are middle class.
Ooh.
This is from blackdemographic.com.
So what are the women?
But that's in a nation, right?
Yeah, that's in the nation. That's in the nation. That's in general. So, you know, and that's why I say it boils down to who you're picking. It also boils down to who you're picking. I feel as though a lot of people stay in their comfort zone are afraid. A lot of women stay in their comfort zone are afraid to try new things. And if they do step out of their comfort zone, and that one time or two times they step out of their comfort zone, it don't go right. It goes back to
you go back to what you
go
know.
back to what you're comfortable to.
Oh,
I'm used to this.
I mean,
I'm used to
you're
this.
right.
This and that, and also I feel as though men do it too. Don't get me wrong, but the topic is why women are single. So we're gonna get on the men's side as well. I feel as though a lot of women are stuck on this. When you ask a women, what's your type? A lot of women lean to 6'2", big back, strong, this, that, all this other bullshit. And then, listen.
Sorry, talking about that shit.
No, it's talking about God. Look at this guy.
3 kings right here. That's it.
6'2",
You know what I'm saying?
6'2",
Yeah, even though we taller than that.
6'2", chocolate.
Go on.
All
Yeah.
the chocolate.
Keep going,
Chocolate dress, maybe a little bit of braids, workout,
Big
all
bag.
this and that.
You look like a football player, yes.
Exactly, yeah. We get that all the time. We look like football players. Go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is they'll describe.
But even aside from that,
right.
we tend to everyone, black men, women and men, and all women and men, we tend to date the same type of people, right? They just dress differently, right? Because that's who we attract. Because who you date is based on you, right?
It's yourself,
right? So
reflection of yourself,
right? So yes. If you keep striking out, you should probably date a Coke or Welch's grape, like you said. That was a crazy analogy, but yes, and that's what I said. Sometimes the things on our list, sometimes our need to have and our want to have need to change. You know, as you get older, as you start, things are less important to you or more important to you at 5 years ago than they are today, and so on and so forth. So yeah, we need to adjust, and sometimes you need to stop in your tracks and pivot. And say, I've been dating the same type of dude.
Dating that street dude or that hood dude, whatever you want to call him.
Right.
Date that brother over there with the, the bachelor degree.
Drop that ball.
Maybe that might work for you. I don't know.
Right.
He might not know how to play spades. Sorry.
Right.
There you go. He might not even come to the cookout well dressed.
Right.
Absolutely right.
Absolutely
right.
There's certain things that come with that. Like, you know,
that goes to what I was saying. Like, if you ask them, they'll describe a physical type, and then they'll probably
not
add
always.
On. No, that's what I'm saying. They'll probably add on intelligent, this and that, but that comes second. So when
I'm a sapiosexual all the way. I love an intelligent man.
Yeah.
If I can't converse with you, if we can't have a conversation, I can't date you.
Okay, so now it boils back to what I was saying. If you name that type, right? Let's just say he got to be this stature. I just named 6'4", that. Now,
Black Greek god. Man. I like it. Go ahead. Keep going. Talk.
Now, let's just say after you name the intelligent, smart, hard work, and all of that, let's just say all those other intangibles come in a man that's 5'9", 5'7". You will not give that man a chance because you're looking for that.
Right.
Now you're losing out. You constantly keep looking for that 6'4". You keep dating that 6'4", and you constantly losing out. And you curving the 5'9" brother that has all the other things that could make you happy.
6'4" fuck boy.
Yeah. And
the 5'9" intelligent bachelor's degree, 100,000.
Right.
And that's what I said. Also, to piggyback on what you said, I said this in a previous episode. I feel as though if you don't heal from that trauma or that demon that you attracted from your previous relationship, you're gonna basically date the same person just in a different form. You're gonna date that same demon just in a different form. And I feel as though it goes both ways, even though we're talking about women, but it goes both ways as far as men and women. So I feel as though you just got to step outside your boundaries and step outside of what you're used to.
Date outside Essex County.
Wait, what?
Date outside.
Outside.
Inside. Some of them are just staying in Essex County and Union County.
I think what you pick has a lot to do with why the relationships don't work, right? But I don't think that has a lot to do with why women are single. Again, I think women are single because they are waiting for the right choice. I think they are being deliberate in their choices.
This is my next question.
Especially when the professional women who are single. I think
you waiting or you not? You waiting or you not being picked?
Yeah, it's a lot of it. It's a lot
Look
of
at
it.
me, Chase.
It's a lot of it.
Look at me, Chase. What you
I
think?
think it's a lot of
I
it.
ain't got that problem. So
It's a lot of it. Chicken.
What you think?
I'm
What
just
problem?
single.
What
So
problem
it's a
is
lot of
that?
chicken.
What problem is that?
He's talking about you waiting or you not gonna be. First of all, I'm not fruit.
I said you waiting or you not getting picked
Picked for what?
to be.
Picked for
He
what?
knows we don't have that
To
problem.
move up to the
To
next
be that-
level.
To be that man. Yes, you
move up
do.
to the
Yes,
next
you do.
level.
For what?
Yes, you do. You know why? You know why I'm gonna say you have that problem?
Lord.
Because this is where you get. This is
I
what
don't
this
even
is.
like your girl.
Okay, this is where you get it misunderstood. After I
Say
don't like your
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Say it again.
Say it again. We ain't hear it.
Say it
Say it to
again.
Mike. I think you heard it.
Chloe, what you say?
Chase is
Kiara,
triggering
say it
me.
again. Just say
No,
it
say it
again.
No,
again.
half
Say it
y'all don't
again.
really
I
like
want
y'all
to.
girlfriends. Y'all don't like y'all girlfriends.
Wait, listen.
Kiara said half of
She's
y'all
just
don't like
quiet.
y'all girlfriends.
listen.
And we
She
can
don't
open
put up
our
a challenge.
inboxes
Wait,
and
wait.
our
Let's
DMs
go
to
to my
show you.
inbox.
Okay, let me go. Let me go, because I'm here
Let you go in your
today.
inbox.
Let me
So
go.
you putting people on blast? Let you go in your
I
inbox?
showed you guys
We
my
can.
inbox.
Hold on.
We can.
We
Hold
can
on.
have this conversation.
can.
Hold on, let me go, because I'm
Go
here
ahead.
today.
Go
Last
on.
week
You here.
I started
I
off,
like
so I'm
you,
here
President.
today.
Let's go.
So I'm speaking to you,
Yes.
right?
Call me by my name.
Kiara.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, Kiara. How you doing?
I'm great, and you?
Beautiful,
Let's go.
intelligent,
Let's
black
go.
queen.
Let's
Fuck
go.
all that. Go ahead.
So
Dive deep.
Oh my.
You gotta give her a motherfucking shape her up.
You see how they talk to us, queen? You see how they treat us, queen?
Listen,
So-
we gonna toast after this shit.
So-
We gonna toast
I know.
after this.
So
Go
So
ahead,
that's
baby.
where I'm ready.
so real quick, right?
Let's go.
So how do you keep a man, right? When before you even get him, everything everything about that man comes off negative.
No, I'm a lover. I love all my men. I
No.
don't know what you're talking about.
Before you even meet this man, your whole mindset is negative.
Not true.
Yeah, it is. Everything you say.
Not true.
Oh, men are gay. Men are down low.
That's not
Men
negative. Don't say that. Gay men are not negative. No.
So what you saying?
Like women.
No,
We don't
y'all
like
don't
women.
like
We
women.
don't like
Y'all-
our girlfriends.
Y'all don't like. No, I said half of y'all. So let's
Half of
give
y'all.
the other half a
So
chance.
50%?
Half of y'all don't really like y'all girlfriends. Y'all just there because y'all don't want to leave.
Okay.
We said that last week.
Number two, it's not negative. It's experiences, so I'm smart. I'm not going in there blind
Hey,
and with rose color.
I'm talking about you.
I'm not going in
talking
your
about you.
car. I'm telling you, I'm not going in acting like this is not. I have experiences that I bring with me, like you have experiences that you bring with you. You stopped me because you like fat asses. You didn't stop me because you like a girl with glasses, because I don't wear glasses. So if I answer you back, it's because I like something that I see on you. So we're both here, and it's
Like
not a
something you
negative.
hear.
There's not a negative. There's no negative at that point. The negativity comes once you start showing your true colors, and I start showing. If I show my true colors, because I want to be picked, I can't show my true colors. I have to be appealing to you because you, as a man, you own me and you own the relationship. Because if I don't want to get married, I won't. You won't marry me.
You got the leverage.
So
Okay,
what
let me ask.
happened?
Go ahead, Will. You got
She
something to say?
also said that she can go to the inbox and DMs and all
Yeah.
that stuff. You
That's
think?
true.
Hold on. You think that really means some shit?
I'm just
You think
saying.
that whole way-
But if you-
I never
but if
leave-
you love
I
your-
can never leave my queen. To me, you're just a pawn.
Drop that bomb!
That's okay.
It's
But
entertainment
that's
for me
okay.
at that moment.
So why are you?
It's
So
no.
why are
It's
you
entertainment
with somebody that
at the
can't
moment.
entertain you
It's
and keep you
entertainment.
satisfied?
Plain and simple.
That's why you don't keep them black women. I hope you know you're listening to.
Listen.
It's a dog whistle
There is
going
no
on. between them.
entertainment
Listen
when you are
beyond
in a
it.
relationship.
entertainment.
There's no
I'm
letting
cheating.
you
That's
know it's
infidelity.
entertainment.
Is it the thing that? And I was gonna say this also.
There's no
Okay,
room
it's
for that
inter-
in a relationship. You should, if you
you're
are in a
100%,
relationship,
you're
you should
100%
not be
right.
in my inbox. That's
Right.
disrespectful
You're
to
100%
both
right.
your girlfriend and your wife and to me. It is disrespectful for you to be in my inbox talking about how attracted you are and how you would love to take me out. And then when I go into
I
your
never
pictures,
go in. I never go in. Anyone in the box say
We know
how
you
attracted
don't.
you are.
We know you don't.
They come to my shit.
No, but you just said you were.
Tell 'em, God.
But you just
Tell 'em,
but
God.
Will,
And the
but
first thing I
Will,
do,
but Will.
the first
But
thing,
Will,
the first
but
thing,
Will.
something that a brother would do, send me some pics over. Let me see what you got. Let me see. Can I expose your
I don't want them. I don't want them
No,
Instagram
no,
pics.
no.
I want the
But
Instagram
Will,
pics.
you just said
Send
you're.
me some motherfucking pictures,
Will,
silly
Will,
motherfucker.
don't
Hold
send
on, Will,
pictures.
hold
You
on.
just
Yeah,
said.
they all send pics. They all do.
I don't send
They
pictures.
all
I don't
do.
send pics.
Don't do.
They're
I don't
dumb.
send pics.
Sorry, they're dumb.
He just called you dumb for sending those pictures.
Listen
over.
to what? That's why we
Yeah,
don't
there
want
you
them.
go.
I want
There
you
you
guys to
go.
listen.
Trying
Will
to
done
line
called
you
us
up, bro.
dumb. Will done called
There
us
you go.
pawns, and then they
you
want to
go.
start off with the black queen.
go.
They
Guess
don't
what?
know what
Guess
they
what?
want. They
You think
need
I care? Hold on,
therapy.
you think I care? I have a queen.
He
already.
doesn't care.
Don't matter.
Wait,
All right, hold-
can I
Go ahead,
address
Nikki.
this, please?
I'm happy
Yes.
you acknowledge your
It is
queen. The
very
rest of y'all
important.
pawns.
It is very important that we learn.
Don't come in my inbox
Hold
talking
on,
that
Will.
crazy
That
Hold
we
on, Will.
learn from this situation. What Will just said to the ladies out there is that, you know, if he's inboxing you, asking you for pictures and stuff, you mean nothing to him.
So
and that's
don't.
what I want women to understand.
Have them
like,
cash app
you
don't
first.
fall for that. And that's what I say. When a
Have them
man
cash
comes,
app you
they
first.
think it's so disrespectful when a man comes at you in a sexual
price on
way
it.
or telling you it's
I
disrespectful
had
if you
that too.
talk money. You talk sex, I talk money.
Okay.
It's disrespectful to women to do that.
That's why
Okay,
we,
listen,
that's why we
listen,
don't see it
listen.
necessary to get
and
married.
you,
Wait,
no,
wait,
Chase,
wait.
because you want to be a leader.
No.
How much it
because-
cost, baby?
I just want to say
Hey,
something.
And the rate is not $40
How
anymore.
much it cost, baby? Hold on.
What is it? What is
Hey,
it?
hold on. You know how much it costs?
Lord.
$40 ball.
40.
40. What's
Listen.
up?
Listen.
$40 if the girl is
Wait.
unemployed and on
Hey,
food
listen.
stamps or something.
Listen.
Child.
Listen,
That
listen.
might be it. I ain't
Listen,
never
listen,
going
listen.
over $40.
Listen,
$40 for what?
From what I know and what I seen, my brother posts his queen all the time. So if you if you slide in his inbox, you already know what it is.
That's how it goes.
That's very true.
Brother, who your
That's
brother?
how it goes.
Huh?
Who your brother?
But that's how it goes. Lord.
I put my lady in my story. I put my lady in my story.
Listen,
But this man do
both,
put it.
definitely both of them, both of
He
them,
put his queen up.
both of them,
Definitely put
both of
his
them,
Right.
both of them
And
post their
I agree.
queens. So if you slide in his inbox,
I agree.
It's
and
dumb.
you already know what it
You're
is.
stupid for doing that.
It's pretty much.
Sorry.
I
Send a
absolutely.
pic. So send a pic.
That's all I'm saying.
I
Send a pic.
absolutely
Let's see what we
agree.
get out of it. Let's see what we can get out of it. That's all I'm
Lord,
saying.
women don't send pics. This is don't
Let
send
me
pics.
rebuttal that.
Dumb
Don't
shit.
send pics.
Let
They do
me
it.
rebuttal
Don't
that.
send
I
pics.
They do it, though. It's
absolutely
stupid.
Don't
agree
send
with the
pics.
gentleman here.
I'm not sending a
If
goddamn
this
pic.
man has a girlfriend
You could never
or a
expose me.
wife and you slide in his DM, you are being disrespectful to yourself.
Right.
You are going to
Right.
get what you are looking for,
Right.
and that is some stiff
But
shit.
what I'm saying is they slide in my DMs.
And that's
Oh,
what
okay.
I was
That
about
ain't
to
me.
say.
So you were saying that
I'm
these guys
not saying
slide
I'm
into
in
DMs
it,
knowing they
yeah.
have girlfriends and wives.
Yes.
Okay.
What you got next?
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, exactly.
We stuck on
Yeah, let me ask
Yeah,
this.
now they changed the subject.
Yeah. We gotta get out
Now
of there.
they
We gotta
changed
get
the
out
subject.
that.
Stuck on
I post your DM.
We
there. Post
still
your
gonna,
DM.
we still
No,
gonna.
no,
Post your DM there,
Wait,
Key.
look, we
No,
still
no,
gonna
no,
post
Key,
our-
show the camera your DM.
looking like-
Let's see who the first two in Key. Let's see who the
That's
first two niggas in Key
How the name?
DM.
How the name? How the name, please? How the name? Come on, man. Don't
And
do
they're
that.
and,
Yo, somebody pops in there.
Yo, somebody threw it. What?
Somebody's daddy in there. She said, somebody's daddy.
yes, somebody's dad is in my
Oh,
DM.
man. Got a whole family, grandkids.
Is he married then? Is he married?
No, he's divorced.
So he said.
Well, he's single
So
then.
he said.
I didn't see the paperwork.
All right, so look, let me ask this. Let me ask the
Fellas,
ladies.
y'all gotta do
Thanks for
better.
that.
Fellas, y'all gotta do better. Come on.
Let me ask. Hold on. Let me ask the ladies this, right? I have another question for y'all. Do you guys think women take accountability for being single, or
Accountability.
yes, accountability for damage in a relationship? Because I have never. You can correct me. You're a woman. You know, you talk to more. You have more women friends outside. I have never heard a woman say, "Damn, I messed that relationship up. I had a good man."
Okay, I'll tap in.
It's always
Go ahead,
hold on. Hold on. Before I finish, it's always.
Be nice.
I am.
It's always, you know, the man did this, he did that, he pushed me to this, he did that. So do you guys know anybody that confined to you guys like, yo, I had a good man,
Me.
I fucked it up, I wasn't shit, I wasn't none of that, boom, 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 boom.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I sure enough did.
Would you care to explain?
So what happened was I wasn't ready for what he was ready for, and because of that, I did my dirt and I fucked it up. I definitely fucked
you
it up.
admit
Drop that bomb for this
What type
queen
of man?
That's
owning
what's
up.
up. That's what's up. That's what's
Drop
up.
the bomb for this queen owning up.
That's good.
Appreciate you.
What type of man is one?
A beautiful black man.
No, what type of man?
A beautiful black
Education-wise.
man.
Education-wise,
Very
good.
smart.
Exactly. They always
Very
do Point Dexter wrong.
No.
The whole nigga that plays sorry about the nigga shit. The whole dude that plays space at the cookout. The whole dude that plays space at the cookout and dance to all the club music. He know all the decents to the club.
Swing that shit, yeah. Get that shit cut in.
Point
Y'all
Dexter.
don't see Chase over here dancing.
And this is why our educated brothers
But can
went to the
I,
white
no,
woman.
can I
Let her
get it?
finish, let her
Can, no,
finish.
no, 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 no. Wait.
Whoa,
No, that's a lie because he
whoa.
still texts me every day. And he every holiday
Ain't
he
nothing better than a
contacts
black
me.
woman.
No, let me get
Come on,
into
ain't nothing better than
you
a black
asked
woman.
me to be
Finish, bro.
vulnerable. I'm gonna be vulnerable in my situation. As much as I can say that it's a privilege to say that I'm honest, I messed it up. I know exactly where I fumbled the ball. I don't regret what I did because I've learned who I actually am because I was honest to myself like some men aren't. And let me tell you why. Because had I would have just married him because he was financially stable, he's very attractive. My parents loved him and everything like that, but he didn't do it for me. And because he didn't do it for me, I didn't feel the need to string him along.
Energy
Now I'm a
wasn't
little
there. Energy wasn't in the
it
vibe.
wasn't the vibe wasn't there. And
You want a thug?
not that I wanted a thug because he's from the streets, but he just chose a different life. He just wasn't
Exactly,
there.
so you
It
wanted a
just
thug?
that's not the truth. It's not that. It
Hold
just
on,
wasn't.
not-
the
not-
spark-
not- I know
the
I'm
sparks
attacking you. I'm
didn't-
joking,
No, it's
but-
okay.
but-
Because maybe I do want a thug, hey,
No, but I'm
Maybe she
joking. But
want
I'm
a dope
saying,
boy.
hey,
Maybe she want a dope boy.
don't do
Gang,
that.
gang,
Don't
gang.
do that.
I'm joking, but
My number is
money.
718.
hold on,
Confetti
Will.
money.
Confetti
Okay,
money.
but
Go ahead,
listen.
I'm joking.
But I'm honest to say that I messed it up, and I know women that will
Did you-
sit back and say I didn't want to settle on just being a wife and just that was I wanted more. I wanted the sparks. I wanted the enjoyment, and I didn't see it there. And I'm honest to say that I didn't see it there, rather than just
That's what's up.
Okay, before I let
sit in
Nikki
it.
go, I was gonna say, did you feel this way when it first happened, or it took you some growing up or whatever to?
It took me to get actually dogged out. I'm gonna be honest, women. I know y'all gonna be mad at me, but let's just put the table up.
So at first it was like that nigga ain't for me. He just not the
And
energy.
then as you get
Smack,
older
boom, boom.
and
Then
you start
realize he's
seeing
the
that
one.
he's not the one. I will never say that because the one is still out there. He is not the one. Well, I will say that he wasn't the one. I messed up a good relationship. That's what I did. Because if I was
About 8
probably
billion
back
people.
30 years ago, that's who I need to be with. But who I am now, and I am happy to own my sexuality as a woman, I'm still enjoying myself. So I'm not crying over him. I just know that probably if I wanted to settle down, be a wife, living in the DMV area, not working, whatever. Because I know I'm still exploring things about myself.
I know. That's why when you said that.
Yeah, I'm still
it triggered me
exploring
in a way,
things
like,
about myself, So yeah, I
what
messed
do you
that
mean
one up.
by that?
How about you, Nikki? Do you
Bye.
Okay.
why women don't own? Have you do you know women
Very
that?
interesting. We gonna
But
come
you know
back
what?
to
You
that
know,
topic.
hold on. This
On the
might
spin-off
be
show.
this might be a tricky question. Because I feel as though a woman will probably confine that to her friend, another woman,
And not
will
the
probably
man.
yeah, well not the man. Will
Right.
probably admit it to a woman or a close friend, but openly with a man they wouldn't say that. So, but anyway, just tell us about it.
I mean, I think women always want to know what went wrong in a relationship. Women often want to know what caused their man to cheat. What did they do, or what we tend to carry that, right? We won't give it to the man. He cheated because of something in him, not something you were lacking. We kind of own it, and we shouldn't. But I think a lot of times I have a lot of friends who often, I have one close friend who often says, I just don't know why he started hating me, when she was married. And it's challenging because you want to know, you want to have that kind of, that's why we seek closure a lot in relationships. We want to go to the person and talk, like, what happened? What did we do wrong?
Before I cut you off, that closure lead to sex, and you next thing you know, you in a relationship for another 5 months. But continue.
Let me tell you something. Any of my friends can tell you. Any of my friends can tell you that if we break up, that's the one thing I will not do. I will not circle back and have sex with you.
But it'd be
Because
so
then
good.
what is
child.
the-
I don't know.
Come on.
But what is
never,
the law?
You never circle the block?
Never.
Never spun the block. Nikki never spun the block.
She don't spin blocks.
You don't spin the block.
I don't
Never
know,
spin the
man.
So you kill him. Once you drive through, it's over. Once you pull off, it's over.
Right, because I know that's special, right? And I know a lot of times if a man can continue to have sex with you, what is he lost? What did he
Yeah,
do?
he ain't lose nothing.
He
got
ain't
you.
lose nothing.
Right.
So
Follow
I
you, have control over you.
refuse to give. I will go and date someone else and fulfill my needs other ways. Then go back to that man who I broke up with and continue to have sex with him. Because I know ultimately, if he continues to have sex with me, he's like, oh well, this is cool.
It's good.
I don't even have to be in a relationship, and I'm hitting it, so I'm not doing that. But I think that a lot of women seek closure, and me personally, I always pretend like I'm perfect in a relationship, so I do not admit my faults. But
Thank you for admitting it. There you
Thank
go.
you. Appreciate that.
Two. We got
the show.
two for
Let's
two.
go.
No,
We
I
two for
messed
two.
up one relationship.
We two
The
for
rest
two.
were dogs.
So I know any of
belong in
my
the
exes,
kennel.
and I know a couple of my exes talk to me about the last podcast. So I know if they look at this podcast, they're like, at least you was honest because you
Right.
swear you perfect.
Right.
But yeah, there are some things that I think I could change, that I could have changed. I could have maybe worked a little harder, watched how I spoke to people. Sometimes I could talk to people a little like she said, her mouth is lethal. Same thing. So yeah.
What's your sign?
Aries.
And that's what I want to touch on right then. Not the sign. I want to touch on why these females are single. Not just you, not just you guys. I want to touch on why females are single. Why
I'm
do
single
black
by
females are
choice,
single.
right? Because
The reason why I want
I
to touch
just
on it because
had somebody
what
ask
I
me to
just
get in a relationship,
evaluated.
so I'm single by choice.
Okay, what I just evaluated from both of you guys. I'm Batman here. I know everybody's weaknesses. You over here. Your
That's
mouth.
me.
Kay, your mouth.
That's
It's your
okay.
mouth.
It's a gift and a curse.
It also been you said it was. You said it has been your
Chase,
mouth.
don't look at me like
Yes.
You said your mouth is lethal.
I agree.
It was even to the point that I'm listening to him trying to talk to you, and you was about to cut him off mid-sentence. Same with him.
Because they weren't saying anything.
See, I mean, you're not giving this man an opportunity
They're wasting time.
to complete this. Yeah. Oh, so everything works off your tongue.
No, I'm just
Understandable.
saying that.
Cool.
It's
You
okay.
You don't allow men to lead.
To the next.
Here goes
Don't allow men to lead. So I'm looking at both of you guys like.
Well, you have a
don't
God
allow men to
complex,
lead.
child.
He does
I'm
have
sorry.
a God
Stroke his ego.
complex.
Yes,
I do.
You see
I
his
do.
shirt?
Yes,
And
you're
I know.
right.
Shirt says
Let's
train like a
vibe.
god.
I never said
And his
I'm
concept
not fucked up. I know I'm fucked up.
Wait,
I
time
know I
out.
have flaws.
Let go.
Get that man
They
table talk.
They still
Get
cut
that man.
me.
It's still cutting
They
off.
still cut
Get
me
that
off.
man the
Let
table
go.
talk.
Blah, blah.
Let him go. Let him go.
He can't use
Talk, God.
that.
You
Talk,
done,
God.
God? You done, God?
Talk, God.
Let her go. Let her.
No,
Look,
no, no.
I'm just letting you know that you
Cheating.
said that you don't give men the opportunity to lead. And you can't. You're not gonna give a man the opportunity to lead. Come on, you're taking something away from him. You're handicapping that man.
We're
You can't do
We're
that.
natural leaders, baby.
Exactly.
Listen,
We're
are
natural
you-
leaders. We're natural hunters. That's what we do.
Are
You
you?
can't do that. You mean are we? You said it the last show
You
that
are.
we're naturally hunters. Then come on,
You are.
hunters are leaders.
Listen, I will let someone lead me if he follows
And
God.
lead you to the employment.
Oh, he gotta
leads
follow
me-
a guy.
Yes. Yes.
Hold
All
on.
right, let me say this.
Yes.
Let me say
Where the
this.
fuck
If-
that
if
guy-
where the fuck that book
listen,
at?
They leading you to pay.
And y'all cursing like crazy, but he has to be spiritual. I'm just not gonna let any man do anything and lead me down to hell. I'm not gonna do that. So no, I have to see something in you that will allow me to follow your direction. It's not gonna happen any other way.
I agree.
So
I agree.
it's not that I don't want to lead. You need to be a leader.
So he got to show you something.
And if you're inept at being a leader, I'm not gonna let you lead. I'm no fool, and that's why I'm single.
Farrakhan said
I'm
the
no
woman
fool.
should let the man lead, but we shouldn't go to work. So if I gotta go to work, I can't let you lead. That's what Farrakhan said. I'm just putting that out there.
There you
This
go.
ain't the 80s, the 60s.
But that's what
the
y'all
50s.
want.
What?
But
Okay.
that's what y'all want. Y'all want us to
Who don't
be.
want that?
Y'all
Who?
want us to
I said I want
listen.
that.
and
partnership.
be-
I want
Honestly,
partnership.
I'm not gonna just
So
let
a
anybody.
partner
lead.
sometimes I gotta
I'm
come
cool
and
with that. I'm
forth.
cool with that.
So let me say
But as
this.
a
But you
partner,
are gonna,
sometimes
you're
I-
not, but you're not gonna.
But if I'm a
you're
par-
not gonna disable me. You're
Can
not
I
gonna take
lead
my
sometimes
leadership
too?
role. You're
Can
not
I
gonna-
lead sometimes too? Is it okay if the lady leads sometimes too?
I'm watching you. I got the training wheels, and you go ahead. You can lead. Yeah.
Or
Okay,
it-
let me
do what you gotta
Nah,
do.
not the
Let me
training
say this.
role.
What's wrong?
He has a
I'm
God
watching you. Go
complex.
ahead.
I think absolutely.
she's
I think
smart.
I think
You're
it's a
smart
team.
and intelligent.
It's a
Of course,
team.
yeah.
It's a
It's
team.
a
Why
Definitely a
not?
team.
Hold on.
Thank
Go ahead,
you.
Jay. What you say? You
Thank
think
you.
it's
No,
a
I'm
team?
just saying. I definitely
so
think it's a team.
Why is this is one of the I don't
Teamwork.
even know what
It's
the
the
time
dream work.
I don't know what the time is at. I mean, I have my headphones on, but let me say
You
this.
gotta start late, so go ahead.
Why is it when
snap.
okay, fine.
5 minutes.
Why is it when most men speak on things as far as what you're supposed to do for your man, it's like a submit or lead or something like that. Why is it only comes down to only if he deserve it? I don't believe. I mean, why would you even be with a man who don't deserve that?
Because y'all look what y'all just said. Y'all gave us like, why are we so single? So do you really want to be? If you're not confident enough to be like, this didn't work out and I'm okay to be by myself. First of all, it takes a lot to be a confident single black woman because you get judged. You've been told that you're not submissive. You're just not appealing. It takes a lot. Now, when I started, I said that we're making the choices to be single because we're making ourselves happy. We're traveling more. We're just living life. It doesn't always add up to money. Sometimes it just adds up to companionship. Sometimes you want the warm body by you at night. So when it comes down to it, like, I just want to keep saying it doesn't make sense for black women to hold on to the thought of wanting to be married and keeping a man if they're not there to want to be. Like, it has to be. Why is it BS?
You're right, Kiara.
I see a bunch of y'all females. I see a bunch of y'all single females right now on IG on the fan page.
What
Stop
fan
it.
page?
Y'all fan page. Y'all trying to create to try to get some men to come in there to pay $15.99.
Oh,
$14.99.
no. That's not the truth.
That's not being an
the truth.
entrepreneur.
That's not the
That's
I will
right.
tell you that right now.
Selling
Your fan
pussy
page
is a
is not
job.
being an
Don't you
entrepreneur.
ever say that. Selling
Stop.
pussy is a job. Don't you ever say
Put
that.
the pussy lips on live. I give you $1,000.
Don't you ever say that.
Come on. We know it's the oldest profession in the world. We know it's the oldest profession in the world.
And
Because-
it kept a lot of food on a lot of tables.
To answer your question, I mean, you during the dating phase, like we're not married, right? So during the dating phase, you realize if this is someone who you can trust to lead you or not. And that is when you discover that during the dating phase, you make a choice whether to leave or stay. And that is where you make the choice. So for you to just assume that we with somebody that can't lead us, it's not the truth. Like we're in the dating phase to learn that about that person. And then you make the decision. Now, why
you're
people are
100%
with
right.
people for 5 years and then they get that inkling, I'm not
No,
sure.
not that.
I can't
What I
answer
mean
that.
is, I'm just saying, I see a lot, and I'm speaking of totality in whole, not just you two. I see a lot of, online. If you post something like, why you don't submit to this man, why you don't do this, a lot of women say, well, he got to deserve it. My man, he don't deserve that. If he deserve it, like, why would you even be with somebody that
know why?
deserve it?
Because they don't want to be single. But look how y'all look at single women. Look how y'all look at single women.
I'm not talking about single women.
But that's why I will stay in a relationship rather than be looked at as a single woman, because it's like the scarlet letter. Like, you can't keep a man. You can't. Well, that's the goal in life, to keep a man. Like, it's not the goal. Keep me.
Okay, but
I think it's the wording. I think it's 2021 and people are like, submit.
I know we don't have enough time, but I want to say this though. Let's be real.
Oh shit, we got like 1 minute.
Like, hold on, like, no bullshit. Like, women, number one focus should be a man.
Goodbye.
You see? Look at that. Women, number one focus should be a man.
So y'all gonna have all these. So
my number one focus is not.
Y'all gonna be
a
so
man.
successful. Y'all gonna have all these finances. Y'all
So
don't need
all women are okay
good.
with being single. So
Y'all
you can be
good.
single the rest of
You
your
good?
life and go ahead.
You good?
Yes.
Don't need a man companionship. But
If
nothing.
that, listen,
Block.
listen,
There's
good?
a lot of
You good?
females-
listen,
there's a lot
I
of
believe
these
in
females out
God.
here.
So my focus and my priority is God. He's gonna lead me to who I need to be with.
No.
And that's what I believe.
No.
We're gonna lead you to who you want to be
A
with.
lot of the independent chicks out here dead, man.
He's gonna give me the desires of my heart.
God is
but
a
listen,
man.
Go on a date with everybody,
listen,
child.
God is a
listen to
man.
me.
Do you need a man?
Listen
That's
to
all
me.
right.
Do you need a
Listen,
man?
if God see fit. But what
No,
I'm
no, no,
what I'm
no,
trying
no,
to
no,
tell you is,
Yeah.
what I'm saying to you is, a man who walks this earth will never be my main focus. Like you just said, that is asinine.
That's crazy, because my toys gonna be better
Asinine.
Do
than
you need a
anything.
man?
And you would raise your daughter that
Yes.
way?
Listen.
No, I just
You would
asked
raise
them-
your
Yo.
daughter that
I
way?
said they always got
No,
no
you
daughter.
said, no,
Yeah.
you did
They always
say
got
it.
no
Your
daughter.
daughter
My
just
daughter's
said
husband
that,
should
though.
come before me. Plain and simple. That's
That's
what
not the
Yo, yes.
question.
Come on. Wait. Yes or no?
That's
That's not
what
the
we're talking
question.
about, though.
Chase, ask him,
Hold
tell
on.
him.
Is my fucking mic working? Yes or no? Do you need a man?
For what?
Do you need a man in general
For
in
what?
your life?
For what?
In your
Yes or
life?
no?
Yes or
What?
no?
Why is
I
it
need to
what?
know
Yes
for
or no?
what. I need to know for what.
If you find the
Let's
perfect
go.
man, you need
Yeah.
him. You
Do
need
I-
him? You
Don't
find
go
the perfect
down
man.
What?
If you find the perfect
On to the
man,
next.
I got
There you
toys.
go. Need versus
Yeah.
wants. Need
Yeah.
versus wants.
I
There
appreciate you,
go.
baby.
They're gonna come out with a movies like this with this. Bro. They're gonna come out
I
with a movie.
appreciate him.
you know
Shout
what?
out to my
He don't
daddy.
do me like my
Listen,
toy.
we're going to wrap it up here.
That's an
We
interesting
still
appreciation.
didn't
Shout
get
out
to
to
the
my
bottom
daddy.
of this.
This
No, the
is
bottom
is
is
why-
we don't need to be married. We don't need to
asked me
keep
that I
them.
didn't
Wait, this
mention
wasn't
that
the topic
was
about
my
No,
marriage.
because you asking why we can't keep them. The bottom of the line
Thanks,
is we don't
Larry.
need to keep them. If they want to be here, they'll be here. They'll show up as their best self. They'll show up as a full, committed, ready man.
Are you gonna
If
show
they
up as your
don't-
best self
I am.
without the mouth? You gonna
like
lose
the
that
mouth.
without cutting me off? No, I like the pizzazz. Yeah, I like that. Be a little testy.
I'm not
be a
letting
little
you.
sturdy,
I'm not
but
cutting you
nah.
off, King. You got it.
I'm just
Exactly.
saying.
How about you,
That
Nick?
was
What's your
broke.
wrap up on this?
My wrap
Give
up
me out this
is
shit.
She can't
like,
let her live
listen,
in
women are independent.
Be independent.
And they are, yes.
File your taxes.
And they are focusing on the type of
Get
man
a
that they
toy.
want to manifest in their life.
And a way to
and they
link
can
it.
take the time to do so. It is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with being single. And don't let anybody tell you anything different.
2021,
Nothing
these
wrong with
females
it.
are
Until
going
you
gay.
All my
find
married
exactly
friends are
They're going
gay.
gay.
what you need
2021,
and
these
want in your
females
life.
are going gay. That's what's happening.
My married
That's
friends
what's
think they
gonna
husband,
happen.
so it is
I don't know.
Chase, what's your wrap up, Chase?
Oh
That's what's
God.
happening.
Listen, like I said in the other episode, listen, it's nothing wrong with being happy by yourself. You need to, go make yourself happy first
Self-love
gotta
is the
make
best
yourself happy
love.
before you
You
jump
have to
into
make
any type of relationship.
You're right.
And at the end of the
100%.
day, y'all need us, and I'm out.
Yep, you do.
That is it. LCMB Red Cup Talk, episode 10, part 2. We appreciate you, ladies.
Y'all
Nikki,
wouldn't be here without
Kiara.
us.
We appreciate
Y'all
y'all.
wouldn't be here without us.
God made man. God made man. God made man, then made woman. God made man, then made woman.
Do your
Y'all nothing without
made man
us.
first.
God made man first. Y'all are
Please
nothing
attack
without
his
us.
page.
But y'all add value.
Attack
Y'all
my
add
page.
everything to
no,
us.
Don't attack his
Get out.
page.
Get out.
Because you
I
a
want all the
pawn.
smoke.
Y'all are
You a
nuts.
pawn in his
I'm
page.
smoking.
Nuts.
We out of here.